Hello friends, recently I went to Bulgaria to play in the Bellum Gens Elite. Serral was there as well and he showed some build orders, some styles that I hadn't quite seen him play before. And when I looked at it I thought to myself, you know, it would be cool if I would just copy whatever the hell it is that he's doing and see if I can win some games with that. So that is exactly what we're going to be doing over here. I have a beautiful little build in Zerg versus Terran focusing on Hydras and Infestors, and in Zerg versus Protoss mainly focusing on well, Banelings. It's going to be a little bit of a Baneling all-in over here, starting things off with. So I'm just going to take this third base. Let's hope it doesn't get to block it. Did open up with a fast warp gate, by the way, my opponent. So that is something we might need to keep in mind when we're playing this early game. And my general plan here is going to be to... What the hell is this, buddy? Oh, it's a fast... Oh, that's actually a really fast one, ain't it? That is a really fast one. He's probably going to finish that. He did not finish that. Is he going to die or no? I'm never entirely sure if stuff dies or not. Okay, but that most definitely died. Okay. Well, we got another Overlord on the way. It's not the end of the world. It's not great, but yeah, it could have definitely been worse. So we're just going to get these two Overlords out right now. Let's see what we can do. The Queen in the mix as well. It is unlikely that this is going to be straight Stargate, and the build order I have prepared is going to be against straight Stargate. What do I want to do? I want to open up with a relatively fast Evo Chamber, Evolution Chamber into a Baneling Nest, and then go for a 2-gas 54 drone Baneling all-in. That is going to be really just the general idea, pretty much the entire idea of what Serral played. And he did it against Showtime, and it worked against Showtime. Something works against Showtime, most likely it will work against Dragonite as well. Although a powerful dragon Pokemon, perhaps not the strongest player that has ever lived. Now, because there is no Oracle quite yet, I'm actually going to add this Baneling Nest a little bit quicker over here. I'm not seeing a third base quite yet either. We have a very fast robotics facility, which is almost worrisome. I'm not sure what this is for, though. I really don't know what this is for. I really have no clue what this is for. Let's have a look. See if we can do something here, huh? You can stay down here, buddy. Still nothing going on in there, or what? Just want to add a Spore maybe in this general area right now. And we get our +1... Oh, there we go. Does this feel a little bit scary for him, no? I can also add a Spore Crawler in over here. And we're gonna add the lair into the mix too. Not a huge fan of how this is going necessarily. Not a huge fan of how this is going, but could have also been significantly worse. Okay, this Queen is probably on the way out right now. No, let's see if we can add some Banelings into the mix. We can definitely add this guy into the mix. Okay, that's good news. We're gonna actually save it, which is actually good news as well. Does he have a third base yet? I think the answer is going to be no. And the question is going to be, what will you have over here? Okay, a third base, just in a different location than I had expected. Right now we're on 51 workers. Maybe that's just the exact number that we want to be at. So, how did Serral do it? Well, he moved all the way to the other side. He went pre-lair. The reason why he went pre-lair is because he didn't need an Overseer. I'm going to need an Overseer because of what I'm fighting against, obviously. I'm going to just be sending a lot of units over here. And I'm going to be adding in a bunch more Banelings as well. So, Banelings will have a pretty much a double use here. So, use number 1 is to break open the door, you know. Knocking on the door with the Banes is going to allow me to run in if I have to. Ooh, I love this for him. I really do love this for him. I love this so much for him. But at the same time, I'm not a huge fan of it. So we're just going to throw this thing out here. You guys are going to start moving in. We smack this thing open. Put it up. And maybe we can clear some workers here. That would be a good start. So we are connecting with all of these morons. Okay, we can start connecting with some more stuff over here. And really all we need to do is kill every single worker and the entire army, because we lost our third base. We're in a relatively bad spot, obviously. Usually it would have been like this should have been enough damage, right? In an actual, like in a more standard game, this absolutely should have been enough damage. But because this is such a weird opener where I did end up losing my third base, I'm not entirely certain if this is going to be good enough. Now, we're most likely gonna kill this base. Let's see if I can run this around for a little bit longer. Gonna get a Hydra then in the mix. Actually, I'm not sure if I'm gonna get a Hydra then in the mix. See if we can clear this stuff. I don't think I can. Is the prism here? No, the prism is not here. That's gonna end up dying. This DT is gonna end up dying. Like, clearing this Archon is actually all I ever wanted. All I ever wanted. As long as I get that going, I should be fine. I'm also just gonna send the worker over here. Yeah, the +1 is putting in some serious work for me. The +1 is definitely putting in some serious work for me. But another thing that I would like to have is more larva. Way more larva. Maybe I'll just add some queens here in the mix. So I think we've managed to deal probably enough damage. We're gonna kill this third base right now with my run by. We have a bunch of queens out. We have a bunch of injects going in. Losing that queen actually pretty much sucks. Like, there's no other way to talk about except that it just freaking sucks. We'll definitely get this going though. Let's see, what do you have over here? Oh. See if we can clear these two guys. But this is gone. I can get one of these Archons down perhaps, but perhaps I can't. We still have a bunch of queens here, no? Absolutely, we have a bunch of queens here. Maybe slightly too many queens? Actually, I think this queen number is fine. Just need a couple of these idiots right now, a couple of banelings. Once we get those, we should be fine. Okay. Definitely gonna get the pickup over here as well. Oh, this sucks. This feels good. I don't think I actually want to continue chasing right now. So we're just gonna send these guys across the map. We have +2 already, right? Or am I going crazy now? We absolutely have +2. We can get some extra mining over here. I want my fourth base to be rebuilt as well. Don't really want to lose this thing. Is he building this as a third or what? Can actually kill some dudes in this general area. Okay, here we go. I think this is fine. Where's my overseer though? You're gonna have to move back just a tiny tad. So I'm in range of my spore and I can clear this thing. We're getting a lot of worker kills here. Where's the DT? I know there's a DT here somewhere. It's over there. You see that? So you can actually make him chase you if you want. I'm not sure if that's something I want though. He's just gonna continue warping in units over here. This is turning into a way more complex game than what Serral did. Serral played, he just kind of killed his opponent. Probably because my opponent is a little bit better than what, you know, than Showtime is. Okay, I think I'm gonna end up just killing all of these guys, right? If he keeps all of them alive though, that would be a sick move, but I actually think he's gonna lose all of them because he stopped microing there. GG, QP! Game number 1 goes our way, boys. And that last game kind of shows that as long as you have a plan and you execute the plan semi-decent, it's good enough to beat, you know, mid-grandmaster players most of the time. You don't have to be super tight in the execution. As long as you just somewhat stick to the plan, most of the time it's going to be good. Up next we have Peter Pando, another Protoss player, who we're about to send back to Neverland, I think is what it's called. It's where he's from. He's going to go back there real fast. What the hell is he doing? Oh yeah, this guy absolutely did not grow up. What the hell? Gateway in the main base? This guy is cooked in the head. Like 100% cooked in the head. What is this? Now this is a weird map because this is a map with 3 spawns. So that often makes it difficult to scout. I almost want to just straight up link flood him. You know? Almost straight up want to... Ooh, double adepts here. That is kind of cute. Yeah, is it cute or is it weird? I mean, there's often a thin line between stuff being cute and weird. I just lost my first 2 links for no real reason. Okay, we're gonna add this idiot in. That is a decent start, I think. Oh, this feels awful, doesn't it? Okay, just gonna add a couple more links in it. I was thinking maybe what I should have done here is just... First of all, I'm gonna need to run away with all my drones this entire time. I'm gonna kill this guy, absolutely. Absolutely, yes. Oh, this is beautiful. This is... Honestly, for how bad my drone micro usually is, I'm pretty proud of myself here. Actually, I'm pretty proud of myself. Let's see what else we can do here. Oh, just gonna... Remember when I said I was pretty proud of myself? Yeah, I feel like maybe, you know, we need to rephrase a little bit. Actually, we haven't lost a whole lot yet. I mean, we're just going to continue losing a little bit, but as long as he doesn't kill absolutely everything, and I can still force out a wall here at home, can't I? So it's not the end of the world. Okay, the first minute went much better than the next 20 seconds or so. So it's something we're going to need to keep in mind when we're evaluating this game. This base is about to finish up. He's triple gate walling here right now. I have a crap ton of links. Oh, that thing's going to die now. Yes, absolutely. Adios, my dear friend. You're not going to survive that. Oh. This is a very weird game, let me tell you. This is absolutely a very weird game. So, see if we can clear this a little bit. I don't know what his worker count is, but I can't tell you it's not high enough. He has one freaking, what do you call this thing in there? A single force field. So we're gonna force him to use the crap over here. I'm just gonna need to piss off, I think. That's what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna piss off. We have 29 workers. I don't know how many workers this guy has. I actually just have no clue how many workers this guy has. My general guess, though, is going to be that... Oh, he's a Twilight Council in there. What is that for? I guess... Okay, we're just gonna double inject here. Dude, this feels so crap. This feels so uber crap, huh? Okay, we're setting up shop properly over here. I'm going to add in an Evo chamber as well as a baneling nest once more. Is this even fully walled? No, it's not really fully walled. It's kind of fully walled. Okay, just gonna stick with a low count of queens. I think that might just be accurate. And we're going to keep this moron in front of the base as well. I don't think he's gonna move. He's building sentries though. I guess he built the sentries because he was afraid. He didn't build the sentries because he's going for a sentry adept push. This is something to, you know, to keep in mind. Sometimes you force units out of your opponent, and then all of a sudden you start responding to what you forced out, which is not correct. Like, you should be ready to deal with like something with those units. So if you force out a defensive oracle, then yes, you're going to need some anti-air. But in this case of sentries, it's like, I don't think he's actually planning on doing an immortal push or something along those lines. It just doesn't feel accurate to me. Oh yeah, absolutely not. Okay, here we go. No. Okay, we have a bunch of links on the way. There's no way he can fit through that, right? Come on. This does not feel great either. Maybe I can just blurt in here though. Flop. Okay, maybe I couldn't quite blurt in there. And we can now start fighting here. Where's the rest of my dudes though? I can actually get a couple of kills here. Like, I'm not gonna get an infinite amount of kills, but I think I'm gonna get a decent amount of kills. Okay, we're just gonna need to send these over. We're still 49 workers, which is actually pretty decent. We cleared this, okay? Was it perfect? No. But is anything ever really perfect? Yes, but this wasn't. So I'm not sure what I was going for there. Now that we've managed to kill this, we can just add in a couple more links. Make sure that we have injects going up. I thought I had an inject coming in here as well, but I guess I didn't. And we can just add a bunch of freaking banelings. Okay? And this really is the entire plan. The entire plan for me is just to have a weird early game, apparently. And then bust this guy's natural and run in there while my +1 finishes up. Where the hell's my... There you go. Let's see how fast his force fields are here. Well, not fast enough is the answer. Let's see if we can hit anything here, or if this is like a... Only just a dream. These dudes are way too strong, by the way. Freaking oracles. Okay, we're gonna get some kills in there. I think I saw a dark shrine being constructed. Is that correct? Absolutely is correct. He doesn't have a whole lot of stuff anymore when it comes to the energy. See if we can run in here, deal some damage, or even better, pick this stuff up now that he's running around. Let's send these into this space. Just adding more and more links as well into the mix. mean, I don't quite see what his actual plan is going to be. Because in my mind, I can just kill him straight up here. Buff. Oh, that's bad news for you. Kind of forgot that I had these as well. There you go. Another game. Another W. And that brings us to 2 sloppy wins in a row. Up next, we're against Nocti. Nocti is a Terran player. Now, like I said, I have 2 Serral build orders. One in ZvT, one in ZvP. In ZvT, we're going to be playing some Hydra into Infestor. So it was a big theme over the past few days when I was in Bulgaria. And I was listening to these Zerg players complain about how strong Clem was. And one of the things that they said is that they feel like building Banelings early on is practically useless because Clem will just snipe them anyway. And they said what might actually be stronger is to just go straight into things that aren't Banelings and that allow you to at least trade. Because very frequently what happens against the very highest level of Zerg or of Terran players is that you have like 5 Banelings and 12 Lings. They shoot all of your Banelings and then they pick up and run away. It's like, well, that was great, but it was a pretty bad trade for the Zerg. Like, you just lost some expensive units, invested into a Baneling nest, and until you have Baneling speed, you're not really hitting anything. And even post-Baneling speed, it honestly remains kind of tricky. So they were pretty upset about it. And then we saw Serral in the finals of the Bellum Gens Elite. Saw him play a Hydra style that I think was very cool. Now, in particular, it was on this map as well, which, you know, is a coincidence. As I can't pick the maps that I play on the ladder, but does make it cool. We're gonna open up with a roach horn, but only get like 4 roaches or so. I don't actually want high numbers of roaches because I don't think it does anything for me. Add this thing in as well. And our first creature instantly too. So that's all going to be beautiful and neat and nice and a good time. Gonna spread our overlords across the map. I would love to get a little bit of info as to what Bossman's up to. I can't remember if I actually saw a Reaper. I think I have, right? I'm pretty sure this guy hit me with a Reaper at some point. We're going to add some more. Oh, there you go. Bossman's going in already. We're going to add one more idiot over here. And we're going to patrol this guy over here as well. So I think we have a pretty decent setup for ourselves that we managed to create. We're going to add some more links into the mix. Or some more links, some more drones into the mix. A lot of damage over here. And we get our four roaches right now. I think we're just happy with all of this, right? I think we're just absolutely happy with all of this. Not sure if I can keep this guy alive. I absolutely can keep this guy alive. What is he doing? Oh, it's 2-on-1 as a follow-up. That is cute. So 2-on-1 is a very weird type of follow-up. It's not one that we very commonly see. Usually when Terran players are a bit confused is when they'll go for a 2-on-1 type of setup, okay? That is really the main timing you see this. So I'm going to want to add in one more queen at some point. Let's do that right about now. So have a little bit more activity, a little bit more creep spread, for example. I'm gonna put these guys at home as well. I do need to be careful that I don't just die against the first push. Like, that is sometimes a bit of a scary moment. So I'm gonna get my carapace upgrade here ASAP. Going to continue getting more workers. I can just go up to 66 drones here as well, by the way. I don't actually have to worry too much about anything. Like, I can just get my 66 drones and be completely fine. We're now at 68 already. That is obviously double fine in that case. Just gonna have these things coming in as well. 2 extra works in this area, and we take a 4th base right away. Hydra then comes out. Now, I said I'm only gonna build like 4 roaches. I'm not so sure if I'm gonna stick with that or not. I want some spores in the main base so that I don't just straight up die to the first push that's gonna hit me there. And I want 1 more queen in the mix too. So this is all set up. Let's just add like 3 more roaches. So these 3 extra roaches are just safety roaches pretty much. Like, just like I'm adding 1 more queen, also pretty much just for safety. Spores in the main. I mean, it's more than just safety, but still gonna be great. Here comes the double drop. I think I might just actually have to cancel my 4th base down there. Feels like it might be something. Oh crap, I don't want to lose my roaches here, at least. No, actually I don't want to lose my roaches here. What am I saying? Come on, buddy. I know what you want to do. I know you want to kill this 4th base. That is your goal in life, right? I'm not sure if that's still his goal in life, or maybe his goal in life right now is to just straight up kill me. Like, wait a second, I'm doing pretty freaking well right now. Just gonna get this base. I'm gonna be adding in an infestation pit as well. We have this 4th base over here. We can actually poop some creep on there too. See if we can get a spore out too. That would be great, obviously. spores are always great to have. I want to get grooved spines, and this is going to be my 5th base. So right now we're honestly pretty set up. Like, this is okay. We have our Hydras out. I hope we can trade with them a little bit already. Doesn't quite seem to be the case. Let's see, this is going to be setup number 1. I really want to keep this alive. It is very important for me to keep this alive. And it's obvious to me as well that he's going to come down here with a secondary. Like, is this his first group of Marines still? It might be, but if that's the case, then that would massively suck. Let's see if we can actually target this down. I don't think we can. But this is fine. So we have these guys alive. This is a group of units. We're going to continue getting upgrades here as well. I think I built some infestors. Yeah, I built like two infestors right now. I really need my carapace and my range upgrade. It's going to be pretty key. Okay, here comes the rest. Hey, this guy's going pretty harm, huh? Not managing to get all of the... what do you call them? All of the transfuses that I wanted there, but I think we managed to stay alive, and that's also important. So we now are going to have 2 groups. Oh, he's actually dealing a lot of damage down here. We can clear this still. Absolutely, we can still clean this. That is going great, huh? Oh, you die as well. We kill a lot of this dude's medevacs, which I think in and by itself has quite a bit of value. I probably do want a lurker then as well at some point. But maybe not quite yet. We have a good worker count. Yeah, let's just get the lurkers in. And we have 2 infestors right now. So that does feel okay. I wonder if I want to go straight into other stuff, and the other stuff here mainly being Vipers. I'm not so certain about that. We have a lot of Hydras out and about. This 5th base is kind of a joke. Like, I don't really need it. Is he 8-rexing me, by the way? That would be an interesting thing to know, huh? He just lost so much crap that I feel like knowing whether he's 8-rexing would be pretty freaking valuable. Maybe I can clear these rocks and then push into him. I'm also gonna get my nanomuscular swell. What is this? Okay, well, we managed to kind of hold that now. Adding a bunch more Hydras into the mix as well. I wonder if he's actually planning on moving in forward or what. Where's that going? Oh, he's just blocking this area again. I didn't even know that was possible. Yeah, we can just start adding in lurkers at a relatively okay pace. I want 2 lurkers here. That's an okay one, not necessarily brilliant. I want more of these idiots too. I can definitely hit over. That's nice. I'm not sure if he's aware of the fact that I have lurkers out. If he doesn't know about the lurkers, he could actually be in some serious trouble right now, huh? Even if he does know about the lurker, he could be in some serious trouble. Maybe he's not in serious trouble. I think he's gonna kill all of my dudes here right now. Which is obviously not great. Okay, let's see if we can add some drones in the mix. And get some more lurkers as well. Yeah, this definitely could have been better. Definitely could have been better. Okay, we're going to need another set of upgrades too. So we're going to go for Carapace level 3 first. He's not really pushing into me. I think he's just trying to set up like a defense here. It's just going to feel very difficult for me to deal with. Okay, I'm just going to move back a little bit. Move this one a little bit further in as well. We do have a setup right now. We're going up to 5 base. Maybe we can even get 6 over here. That would be neat, after all. And then maybe we go for a base trade with the Hydras that we do have. Oh, I think that thing's definitely gonna die. Okay, so that went down. We can pull these two back. Do we have any more lurkers on the way? Not really, right? I feel like we just don't have enough gas in the moment. At the moment. Killed one base. It's going to be 5 base versus 6, I think. Oh, he has a freaking tank over here. I think he has a couple more tanks on this side in general, no? Yeah, there you go. So if I can just clear these guys, that would be great. Okay, he's probably gonna run in here right now. That's a good fight. At least that's a fight with a lot of potential for me. I need adaptive talents as well. He's gonna move into this general area, which is, once again, this is absolutely allowed. Maybe we can take a base up here. I don't quite know where he is exactly. But it feels to me like we're in a pretty wank spot. See if we can just counterattack. He shouldn't have so many tanks remaining anymore. So let's see if we can just run into this general area. That does seem to be the case. I think we can clear this now. Oh yeah, baby. Absolutely, we can clear this. Okay, well, we are going to lose all of them right now. At least we're going to lose... I'm not sure if it's a majority, but a decent amount of dudes is what we just lost. These can stay in the corner. You guys can go up here. Maybe I even want to hold position this area right now, you know? Maybe I do. We're going to get one little lurker. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's real good, huh? Oh, that's real freaking good right now. Okay, these guys can start moving in instantly as well. Let's see if we can set up shop here. We absolutely can. I think this is a win. Look at that. Up. Oh. Maybe not as big a win as I thought it was going to be. Borrow these morons. But we can just continue pushing in. We're almost maxed out. Still have an infestor in the mix as well. So we're clearing this. It's going to be a planetary, but it's simply going to be too late now. Does he have anything up here? Yeah, he does. But this should be fine too. He just doesn't have the units. He just doesn't have the units anymore. That's crazy. Okay, we're just gonna move you back. No reason for me to continue pushing. I haven't injected in like 7 years or so. I'm okay with it though. But he still has stuff. He still has like 2 tanks over there as well. That's crazy. Not in a good way crazy. In a very bad way crazy. Oh, we can just hit this. Freaking melee attack of the Hydra actually putting in some serious work. Hello, how about you shoot this, you idiot? There you go. Up, there he goes. He's gonna re-siege right now, I guess. That's what I reckon he should do. Okay, this thing is going. I'm gonna eventually morph these into more lurkers as well. We managed to clear that. We have upgrades. Okay, we still have +3 attack coming in. Can I kill anything here or no? Just killing this might be good enough, no? Well, good enough. It is helpful, at least. This feels bad. I'm not sure if I have the damage output to really... you know, clear everything I want over here. You can maybe move back. I got a lot of kills with these guys. If I just kill all of the medevacs, that would be good too. Okay, this guy is burrowed. That's also good. And we just have so much cash right now. Which often is just the only thing we really need. Is just having enough cash. Okay, let's see if I can clear this idiot. I absolutely can. I still... oh, we have a random infestor here. So he's on 5 base still, which is more than ideally I would have wanted him to be on. And I think I'm going to just need a bunch of lurkers in the mix. Because his siege unit count is kind of growing, which is an issue for me. I'm not a huge fan of that. This is 12 gas that I'm on, so it's going to be... it's going to be decent base count for me, right? That is the one thing I will give myself. It's a decent base. We only have 2 lurkers in the mix. 3rd one on the way. Let's see what we can kill here. They're just going to move in forward. And really the only thing I care about is clearing tanks and then clearing the planetary eventually as well, right? If I clear all the tanks first and the planetary afterwards is just going to be an afterthought. So there's 1 tank down here still, which is actually kind of a big deal. I don't know where the hell he's shooting me from, but I feel like I lost this fight. Hey, this is good. Like, absolutely good. He has planetaries on every base right now. It's actually a serious issue. I just can't go in here. I need a Viper as well. And this is turning into a game and a half, huh? This actually is turning into a game and a half. I need more lurkers. It's 5 base for him, 7 base soon for me. So we can go up to like a very nice count of stuff. I want to get 1 lurker in the corner bases, just to be, you know, just to be safe. I'm gonna add a hatchery over here, by the way. That way he can't easily expand towards his own 6th. A couple more of these. And I want energy on this clown. So as long as I can just straight up run in there, I think I will be fine. However, if I can't just straight up run in there, then I probably won't be fine. Okay, we're maxed out. We're gonna have a lot of lurkers here as well. Like, actually a lot of lurkers. Which is good news. This guy can burrow. And this all feels very solid. This just feels extremely stellar. Oh, we burrow. This feels very nice. Just gonna move up into the high ground here. And that is obviously gonna be the future. So we're just gonna set these all these lurkers in the right spot. This base is toast. And we're clearing quite a few of these guys too. We don't actually need to continue pushing in here. As long... Look at this. Single blinding cloud. Hoppa. That is beautiful, isn't it? And we really need to clear this. Like, that's gonna be the main priority. I feel like we're not making our main priority work for us here. Gonna move this idiot back. You can stay down here. You're not in the control group anymore. Oh no, I don't want to lose my Viper, but I do. It is the way of the world. Adding in more of these guys. We can get some mining going from this general area. Just gonna put my lurker over here as well. This guy running in is dumb. But whatever. He's back to 4 bases. I'm on 8 soon. Because this base is also theoretically mining. I could also start clearing these rocks and then expand towards the gold. It's not necessarily super easy, but it often is doable. Okay, I'm just gonna run in one more time into this 3rd base. Because I think the side bases are, you know, the least defended pretty much. This is the hardest for him to defend, these side bases. Come on, kill these. I just need to kill these, buddy. Like, it's not that hard. There you go. Got a lot of stuff there. Gonna run away. I'm gonna run away. Never say goodbye. Okay, this base once again is up, which also sucks. But at least, like, the good thing here is that that base isn't actually something special. As in, that base is not a planetary. Let's see if we can actually push in here right now. That would be sick. Can I clear this or no? I cannot. I feel like we should be winning big time already, but I'm not feeling the big time win yet, which might be an issue. Okay, he just has a lot of defenses, so we're gonna go for a full turnaround over here. This is turning into a game and a half. I have 89 workers, which is a lot. Why do I have random Hydras at every single base? I have so many larvae, 36. Like, that's not going to be the issue. I don't think so, at least. Ooh. I mean, I kind of knew that this was going to happen anyway. Like, I'm not super worried about that type of stuff, right? It's like him going for something poor. It's like, whatever. Like, I also have setups. Like, I have setups everywhere, pretty much, right? Like, this is absolutely not going to be the end of the world. Okay, he's coming here. I already have this set up too. This is also good. I mean, this is going to be a free win. This fight. This fight absolutely is a free win. GG!